So you guys have been hearing me talk about this mentality of whatever it takes, and I've been super stoked to go all across America to find these people with that mentality. And that's when we met Clarence in downtown Portland, right as you're going into Chinatown, which is one of the biggest things in downtown Portland. There's this little tent city on the side, and it's Clarence and his brother. They found a need with the homeless, and they found a solution, and that was the tent city. And they met this guy that had this lot and cast their vision to him of what they wanted to do, and this guy's totally got their back. He's not going to sell the land, and he's going to continue to allow them to have this tent city there. And they make money with things like selling stickers and then these doors on the outside where people can paint a positive message. But the thing is, the city fines them about $600 a month. But they have this relentless pursuit. They want to be able to love on these people and just live life with them and provide them an opportunity to have a good night's rest, to have food, to have a food pantry, to have a business center where they could fill out their resumes, to have community bikes where they could take to their job interviews. And these people wanted to move in next door, and they were like, we're not moving in unless these guys move. They didn't want to downplay their business or make it look bad. But then I asked the business owners around, I'm like, what do you guys think about this tent city? And they all loved him. They were like, they're absolutely no problem at all. And it's just crazy to see that Clarence has this mentality, and he just loves these people, and he just wants to give them an opportunity. And it's not based on any religion and any race or anything. He just wants to love on all of them. And it was crazy when Clarence was praying with us. He said their joy is their strength. Their joy was their strength. And he was like, we are rooted here. We're not leaving. He's provided these people with an opportunity, and just his love for these people were absolutely crazy. And just to see that, and then I think of missions trips where a lot of churches, what we do is we think that we have to go off to somewhere far, and that's a missions trip. But why can't we start in our own churches? Why aren't our own churches dealing with the needs inside of our churches? Why are people in our churches going hungry? Why are people in our churches going without jobs and don't have resources and don't have any help for them? Why aren't we providing them with groceries? If we can go to Cambodia, if we could go to Haiti, if we could go to Nicaragua, but can't start in our own communities, can't start in our own families, can't start in our own churches, then what are we doing? And we're constantly out here, and we people ask us, what are you guys doing? We've been given a specific ministry, and I'm just going to leave you guys with that. It's found in 2 Corinthians 5. It says, for Christ's love compels us, because we are convinced that one died for all, and therefore all died. And he died for all, that those who live should no longer live for themselves, but for him who died for them and was raised again. So from now on, we regard no one from a worldly point of view. Though we are regarded Christ in this way, we do so no longer. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here. All this is from God, who reconciled us to himself through Christ, and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. That God was reconciling the world to himself in Christ, not counting people's sin against them. And he has committed to us the message of reconciliation. We are therefore Christ's ambassadors, as though God were making his appeal through us. We implore you on Christ's behalf, be reconciled to God. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. He gave us the ministry of reconciliation, and we are his ambassadors. So it's our job to do that. So we just invite you guys to be a part of this in any way you can, and continue to follow us on the journey at turntheworldupsidedown.net.